also known as Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Orialonda, was born in June 19, 1861 and died December 30, 1897. Was a Philippine nationalist, writer, and revolutionary who played a crucial role in inspiring the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. Born in Calamba, Laguna, to a prosperous family, Rizal excelled in academics and later studied medicine and ophthalmology in Spain, Paris, and Germany. He wrote the novels Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, which exposed Spanish abuses and inspired Filipino nationalism. Though he advocated peaceful reform, Rizal was exiled to Dapitan in 1892 and later abdicated in the Philippine Revolution. Rizal met and lived with Josephine Bracken, his common-law wife. During his exile, he was executed by firing squad on December 3, 1896 in Manila after being tried for sedition. His martyrdom and works solidified his status as the national hero of the Philippines.
El Filibusterismo by Jose Rizal revolves around the injustices and abuses suffered to the Filipino people under Spanish colonial rule. The novel explores themes such as social inequality, oppression, and the struggle for justice and freedom.
The novel opens on the steamboat Tabo, where we meet Simon, a mysterious jeweler who has returned to the Philippines after years abroad. Unknown to most, Simon is Crisostomo Ibarra, the protagonist of Noli Me Tangere, who has disguised himself to exact revenge on the Spanish colonial government and spark a revolution. He exploits his wealth and influence to manipulate the greedy and corrupt officials, subtly planting the seeds of rebellion.
Main characters. First is Simon, the main protagonist formerly known as Crisostomo Ibarra in Noli Me Tangere, a wealthy jeweler who returns to the Philippines seeking revenge against the corrupt Spanish authorities. He uses his wealth to incite revolution. Second character is Basilio, a young medical student and one of the few survivors from Noli Me Tangere. He works hard to support himself and symbolizes the hope of the youth. True, he later becomes disillusioned with society. Here are the main settings. First is Manila. The capital city is where much of the story unfolds. It represents the center of Spanish authority and the social stratification of the colony. The University of Santo Tomas, the setting for the lives of the Filipino students, including Basilio, Isagani, and their peers as they campaign for education reform.
Simon's mission is clear: to spark a revolution by exploiting the greed of the officials and friars. Meanwhile, we meet Basilio, a medical student burdened by the loss of his family. In a fateful encounter at the forest where his mother and brother are buried, Simon tries to persuade Basilio to join his cause, appealing to his pain and desire for justice. Basilio, however, hesitates, choosing to focus on his education instead. At the same time, a group of Filipino students, including Basilio and Isagani, fight for the establishment of a Spanish academy to promote equality in education, but their efforts are thwarted by the manipulative friars, who twist the proposal to maintain their control. These early events set the stage for the rising conflict, revealing the deep inequalities and injustices that fuel Simon's desire for revolution. As the story progresses, Simon puts his most daring plan into motion, a plan to ignite the revolution. During the grand wedding of Paulita Gomez and Juanito Pelaez, attended by high-ranking officials and colonial elites, Simon plants a lamp filled with explosives, disguised as a beautiful gift. His aim is to eliminate the oppressive rulers in one swift and dramatic act.
After the failure of his plan, Simon is pursued by authorities. He takes refuge in the house of Father Florentino, where he reveals his true identity as Crisostomo Ibarra, the protagonist of Noli Me Tangere.
The novel explores the growing dissatisfaction with Spanish rule and the various forms of resistance that emerged. Simon's plan for a violent revolution, fueled by his desire for revenge and a desire for change, is central to the plot. This concept reflects the real-life struggles of Filipinos who were seeking independence from colonial oppression. Second, social inequality and exploitation. Filibusterismo highlights the stark social inequalities present in colonial Philippines. The novel depicts the poverty and suffering of the majority of Filipinos. While wealthy elite and the Spanish authorities live in luxury, the corrupt and oppressive system of friars, who wield significant power and influence, is also exposed. Education and enlightenment. The novel emphasizes the importance of education as a tool for social and political change. The characters of Isagani, Basilio, and other young intellectuals represent the hope for a better future. They are eager to learn and use their knowledge to improve the lives of their fellow Filipinos. Nationalism and identity. Filibusterismo explores the growing sense of Filipino nationalism and identity. The characters' struggles for freedom and their desire for a better future reflect the emerging national consciousness of the Filipino people. The novel emphasizes the importance of cultural heritage and the need for Filipinos to unite against their oppressors.